Somebody said to me yesterday outside, and I'm not going to call them out, but one of you in this room said to me yesterday that this is quite difficult because if you don't have money and you don't have connections, I can't see how I'm going to be able to do it. And I said, I'm going to be teaching you some creative things tomorrow. And then he said, we'll see. And it was with sheer doubt that this can be done. The reason I done the Homeless Millionaire documentary, there's a lot of people who've messaged us over the years and said, it's got them off drugs. They watched that, it inspired them, and they stopped doing drugs off the back of that. If you can go from that and do that. Now, what it also did, was it brought criticism with it as well. And people said it's fine for you because you've got a strong mindset and people on the street don't have that mindset. That was my whole fucking point. That was the whole fucking point of the video. That take me into the worst situation, fucking strip me of my phone, strip me of my money, take everything off me and leave me in that doorway fucked off heroin, which I was, and watch me work my way back out. I don't care how low down on the ground you take me, and I don't care how bad that situation is. And I can tell you now, guys, there's a whole load of footage that we can't show. We've got footage of me doing heroin that there's no way in this world we couldn't even get away with it on most social media channels because they just dropped it straight away. We managed to get away with it on YouTube because of just the way that we done it. I was absolutely fucked. There was no way in this world I could have done anything at all. And when Dean was saying to me, mate, we've been here 3 hours, we need to go do some recording. And I was like, just 10 more minutes, mate, I'm sound here. And I just didn't want to fucking move. I was in my own bubble. I was that fucked off them drugs. I didn't want to do a thing. I was in just pure, relaxed, warm blanket, happy sat there, and didn't want to do a thing. And he was going, mate, you've said this like 10 times now. Like, I didn't want to move. And then when I finally, eventually he was like, come on mate, we need to fucking go. Like, you've forgot the whole purpose of why we're out here. It's not for you to just be off your tits. I couldn't have done anything about it. I tell you that now, with all of the motivation in the world, why I was in that drug in that moment, I was just in my own bubble and I didn't give a shit about anything else out there. But as I started to wear off a little bit with that, and it was like, right, come on, let's go crack on. What were we meant to be doing again? I just fucking forgot about reality completely. But the point I'm making, guys, is I was down on the floor. He had to walk away from me on a night while I'm fucking finding bits of cardboard. I'm going into army survival mode thinking, right, I've got to keep my body off the ground. That'll at least stop a little bit of that heat transfer. And I'm trying to find bits of cardboard and stuff like that. I was down on the fucking ground, and the worst thing, and I tell you now, there's parts of that, if you watch it through, there's a part where I get all of the clothes on, so I go, right, let's start the mission now. And I get a haircut almost straight away. Like, that happened virtually first thing that I'd done, and I was like, fucking hell, result. And then I said, do you know anywhere where you could go get some clothes from? Again, I'm creating my own opportunity. And he went, yeah, go try that guy over the road, tell him that I've sent you. Straight away, I mean, I had clothes. Literally within probably an hour and a half, I've gone from a haircut, beard trim, clothes within a short period of time. I'm like, I'm fucking nailing this. And then trying to get a job because I had no CV. People were saying, where you from? I wasn't allowed to tell them, couldn't tell them my background. And straight away, it's like that alert of, oh, there's something fucking wrong with this. And nobody wanted to know. And I tell you now, ask him how fucking many miles he fucking travelled that day. I was literally on army tab mode, one shop to another, to another, to another, to another. Can you get me? And at the point I had to start shouting in the bus stops. I thought, this isn't working. This action is not good enough. It's not getting me a result. So I need to shift my action. I knew that in my head. So then I started to literally walk into pubs like this and just going, excuse me, does anybody know of any jobs? I thought, I've got to get out and more people. I can't just target single people anymore. And that night, when I was walking back and I realised I've got no fucking job, and I've now got to get out of these clothes, my smart ones and go back into that shit again and go back into that doorway, that was fucking tough. But the next day I knew, I thought, right, all I've got to do is just fucking keep going one step at a time, that's it. And as long as you're moving forward, you can achieve anything. So if right now you've got 1 pence in the bank, just get fucking 2 pence in the bank. Then get 3, then get 4, then get 5, then get 10, then get a quid, then get a tenner, and move forward. If you've got no friends right now, just make fucking 1 in this room. And then next week make 2, then make 3, then make 4, then make 5. And that's all you've got to do in life. Every fucking day, I'm moving forward. That's all I'm doing. No matter how small that is, I'm making progress every fucking day. That's all you have to do. There's nothing magic about what I've done. Nothing. Just progress every single day. Set goals every year. Set goals every month. 5 goals every month. Give yourself a target and just move towards that target. After a year, after 2, after 5, after 10, you start looking back and you go, fuck me, I've come a long, long way. And you did nothing special. You just went from £1 to 2 to 5 to 10 to 1,000 to 10,000. That's all you've got to do. We ready for day 3? Yes. Okay, let's fucking do this.